afternoon, everyone. It's the 20th of August today. No, yeah, August, I think. And I'm finally getting this hay made. These are two fields at work. This is the littler one. There's not a lot in this field really. There's quite a bit of grass, but it's not a big area. I haven't mowed all of it. I didn't get any footage of mowing because it all sort of went, well, I say it went tits up, it kind of did. I got 20 yards into this field and broke PTO shaft, which was, yeah. But it turned out alright because we had a spare, well, we didn't have a spare. I took the shaft off the hedge cutter and that did the job to get this and the other field mowed. We're fairly late this year. Well, it's coming up to the bank holiday, so I'm hoping to bail it over the bank holiday. And I got maybe 3/4 of it all mowed, and then we got a fairly heavy shower. But there's no what you can do when you've got that sort of area down. You might as well just keep going, so I just finished it off. And yeah, just heading it out now. I mowed it on Sunday, and it's now Tuesday afternoon. I think it's had just a couple of showers, a couple of light showers here, but not a right lot. So I'm not too worried about it. It is dry, that's the main thing. It's very green, but it is dry. It would make some lovely haylage at this sort of stage. If I'd maybe tedded it out yesterday, I could have been baling it tomorrow, but I'm okay, so that's that. But, yeah, this is, well, there might have been a bit of footage of baling and tedding the other bit that I got up, but I don't know at this point. I've got a long way behind with videos. I've got sort of out of the habit of doing it, which isn't good. But yeah, we're just gonna ted this out today and then sort of see what the weather does. We've just got to sort of see what happens with it. With it being so late in the year, for me anyway, it takes a lot more drying when the mornings are cold and when there's quite a heavy dew. So we just have to see what we can do. I don't want to curse it, but we seem to not be doing too bad a job with the tedder. It's the third bit of use it's had. So, seems, touch wood, it seems to be going alright. And I'm a lot happier with this than I was with Hay Bob. It's, to start with, it's just a lot wider. Even, well, tedding out, I haven't got it set very wide, but it's covering a much bigger area. And, yeah, I'm a lot happier with how it's throwing it out. It's making a good job. And although you haven't seen it yet, it rolls up. Well, you may have seen it, you may not, I don't know at this point, but it does roll up a lot better. I'm gonna have to shut my roof. I'm getting full of hay, because that's the only thing with this machine, is it makes it go airborne, and it all floats back into the cab, which we don't really like. But yeah, I'm happy with this. It's good. All being well, I want to put a couple of new bearings in and just take some of the play out of that basket at that side. And if I get that done and it's all good, I'll be selling my Hay Bob because I won't need it anymore. Because there's no point having something that doesn't get used. And with this year's sort of weather difficulties, we'll say, I'm considering getting a round baler. I've got to sort of, well, I've got to decide whether I concentrate on making my own bits of hay that, you know, like the hay here that we have for our horses at home and a couple of bits elsewhere that I can then sell on. Whether I concentrate on making it for us, and if I can sell some round bales, so be it. I could consider getting rid of my little baler and getting a nicer round baler. I'm sort of toying with the idea at the moment. Of course, the other option is to try and find a cheap round baler that'll bale if I can't make little bales, sort of thing. So if the weather's not playing ball, but then you nearly want a wrapper then to make haylage, really. It's yeah, because it'd be nice to, if I had a round baler, I could sort of say, well, I'm going to cut that field this good week, and if the weather turns, I can go and round bale it sort of 2 days earlier and wrap it. And sort of, it's I've got to decide, is it better making good quality haylage than bad quality hay? Sort of one of them things to think about. I do know that if I want a round baler, I want one that's net wrap, because the other thing that I have is a lot of handling. I'm always moving bales, so I want them to hold together well, so that they're not falling apart while I'm trying to handle them. It's something to think about over winter, definitely, because yeah, we haven't done well. I haven't done badly this year considering the weather, but it's been a right pain in the arse. In my other field, I got it, well, it got wet once, but that was fair enough, it didn't matter. But I lost more bales to the fact that I got it all sheeted up, and we got an absolute storm with it sheeted up, and some stacks fell down and sheets came off and all that sort of good stuff that happens. I mean, I lost more bales there than I should have done, but it's one of them things where you think, well, if I had a round baler and a wrapper, I would have baled it, wrapped it, and we'd have been, it wouldn't matter, it could sit in the field then. There'd be no rushing to get it in, none of that. You could just do it at your own pace. Of course, it's a lot of money and a load more equipment. Because once you're wrapping them, you need a bale handler for when they're wrapped that won't put holes in them and all that malarkey. So it's something to think about. So I don't know if you can see or not, but this top corner I had to top quite a lot of it off because we have brambles, which is not good. So I ended up just topping it because it's not worth picking it out. And sort of, it's a lot easier working a field when you've topped the headlands out pretty much. There's a lot more room, but of course you lose a lot of hay. It's an odd shaped field as well. We've got a biggish circle in there, and well, it's got 3 of them if you do the whole field. Becomes quite a pain to cut because you always end up with triangles. It's a bit of a nuisance, but we manage it. And I don't know if you can see over there, on that far side, there's a lot of the yellow stuff, which, what can you do? This is on the estate, so you've got to think, if we didn't cut all the grass with the ride-on mowers as often as we do, the entire estate would turn yellow. With, yeah, it is annoying when you're trying to produce a decent bit of hay. We did pick all of this, and all these areas that were cut, and spent sort of a couple of hours, well, every night after work come and do an hour's ragwort picking. It's not the most pleasant job, but it's got to be done. Of course, bits like that, I mean, what's the point? I think I'll be coming back to top that when we're not so busy. So we're just about done in this field, a couple more middle passes and then round the outside and we're done. Like I say, it's not a big field. Right, so I'm going to leave it at that, and there might be some other clips in the other field, we'll see.